Hi everyone, Yada here with Dreams Part 4. Last time I did some dream surfing, and today I want to do the music tutorial and to play more games from the viewers in the chat. Let's get started. Alright, so here's the music tutorial. Ooh, it's a lot of steps.
When things don't sound the way they should, it can ruin the experience of playing. Don't worry, Cuthbert, the Dreamiverse contains heaps of ready-made sounds for us to use. First, let's switch over to play mode and see how it all sounds at the moment.
I already forgot the controls because it's been so long. Alright,
Quiet, isn't it? Doesn't feel quite right. In fact, it's creeping me out. So let's head back into edit mode.
see if I remember all the controls.
Switch over to sound mode so we can start adding some sounds. Find the modes menu. It's inside the assembly menu.
Alright.
As you can see, there are lots of different modes. Each has its own set of tools for doing different things. We're currently in assembly mode. If you select the speaker symbol icon with X, we'll switch to sound mode.
No, I already clicked it.
That's better. In the next step, we'll start adding sounds to the scene. Okay, the first thing we need to do is to start adding some background sounds. See the button with the magnifying glass in the sound menu? That's the search menu. Select it now to view the different types of sounds you can add.
Okay.
Now select the speaker button to search for sound effects. This is the Dreamiverse, where you can find all the wonderful stuff other dreamers have made. I've already set aside a collection of sound effects for you in here. That's what this collection is.
Alright.
It's bursting with different sound effects for you to play
It
with.
keeps crackling.
Select it with X to open it. I've arranged the sound effects into groups for you. To get a proper overview, use the right stick to zoom in and out of the collection.
Right stick. Oh.
This group of sound effects are background sounds. You can hear a preview of each sound by hovering over them with your imp. Find something that fits the dreamy atmosphere of the scene.
Dreams.
I rather like Dream Space.
Oh, we chose the same one.
When you've found a sound you like, select it with X. The sound you selected now appears as a gadget on your imp. You can stamp it into your scene with R2, any place you like. It doesn't matter where you put it because background sounds can be heard everywhere in a scene.
Oh, there's fire down there.
Now let's start time with R3 and see how it all sounds.
R3. Wait, how do you...
That's better. Notice how much more alive the scene feels with just that one sound. Imagine how it will feel with even more sound effects.
Oops, I died.
But there's no need to imagine it. You can start adding more now to create a layered and unique ambience. If you want to replace a sound effect, just stamp a different one over it. When you've got things sounding just how you want them, rewind time with L3 and move on to the next step.
Oops, not sound gadgets. Search. Chemical fire? Oh, let me move this out of the way. Embers. Ooh. Hey, this one? Down. Oh, I already already forgot how to control everything. Alright.
Background sounds really help to create an immersive atmosphere. But to add sound to a specific object in the scene, you need to use what we call a spot sound.
Correctly.
Let's try it out on the fire between the
I
platforms.
already did it. Oops.
I'm sure we can find some fire sound effects in the collection. Let's take a look.
Hiya.
Select search sound effects from the sound menu. As we open the tutorial collection in the last step, it's still open when we come back to the Dreamiverse. Isn't that handy? Ah, just what we need. Some fire sound effects.
What's plasma fizz?
Have a listen to some of the fire sounds and pick one you like. Once you've selected it, your imp will be equipped with a spot sound effect. See those rings coming off the gadget? That's the sound's fade zone. The rings show you how the sound fades away as you move further from the source. Let's stamp that sound between the first two platforms. Put it above the fire and see what that sounds like. If you want to see the sound's fade zone, select the gadget with X. Click R3 to listen to the sound effect. You'll notice the sound gets louder the closer you get to it. Aha! You can almost feel that fire.
Very toasty.
Toasty. As you move away, out of the fade zone, it gets quieter, until eventually you can't hear it at all.
Wait, how do you undo?
You can
Forgot.
press the circle button now to deselect the sound effect. Then click L3 to rewind the scene. If you're happy with your spot sound, move on to the next step.
Oops. Alright.
Things haven't been that tricky for Connie so far, but the next gap looks a bit too big, even with her mighty jumping skills. Let's fly over to that floating platform using the left and right sticks and get a closer look at it.
Trigger zone. Oh, does it move?
Looks like there's a trigger zone attached to it. Why don't we switch over to play mode and see what it does? Well, will you look at that? It lights up the platform when Connie steps on it.
That's cute.
Lovely. You know what would make it even better though? If it made a sound as well. So let's switch back to edit mode and make that happen. I've got a feeling you can find something in the tutorial collection to use here. Go to the assembly menu and go back into sound mode. Now go to search and select search sound effects. Over here are some energy sound effects.
Energy?
Have a listen to a few.
Oops.
Pick a sound effect for your light up platform. I quite like the sound of Dream Terminal. See which one you like and select it with
this
X.
one.
Now it's time to stamp it in the scene somewhere near the platform. In the next step, I'll show you how to trigger the sound effect.
Alright, let's see. What is
As
this?
we've already seen, background and spot sounds will play constantly when placed in the scene like this.
Oops. No!
But for the platform, we want the sound to be triggered by Connie. And for that to happen, we need to connect the sound effect to the same trigger zone that activates the glow.
How did I do that?
Move in closer to the platform using the left and right sticks.
Wait.
Take a...
How did I... Oh, there it is. Alright. I'm back.
good look at the trigger zone gadget. Do you see the output port that says detected when you hover over it? That means it will trigger when it detects a possessed puppet like Connie. So all we need to do to make the sound effect activate when Connie's on the platform is connect the output to the sound effect. Let's do that now. When you select the detected port with R2 or X, you'll see your imp becomes tethered to the port by a wire. Gadgets communicate with each other using wires like this. You'll also notice that a power port has appeared on the bottom of the sound effect gadget. To connect the two gadgets, just hover over that power port and press R2 or X.
Okay, it's connected.
Time to head into play mode to see how it sounds.
Oops, oh, I died.
When you're ready, switch back to edit mode and start the next step.
Ooh, nice. Switch back.
Oh, I just realized something. We got so caught up with these sound effects, we forgot to add another platform for Connie. She must be getting impatient, so let's sort that out for her. The easiest thing to do would be to clone the platform. Remember how to do that? Just hover over it, hold L1, and press and hold R2. Once the clone has been created, let go of L1, move it to the right spot, then release R2 to place it down.
Oh, just two?
When you clone an object, any gadgets attached to it will come along for the ride.
Oh, cool.
So all you need to do now is to wire the trigger zone on the second platform to the sound effect.
Okay, me.
Or even better, grab a new sound effect from the collection, just for variety.
Wait.
It's up to you. Dream Shapers should always go with their instincts. Whatever you choose to do, move on to the next step when you're ready.
Wait. Huh. Hold on. Oop. Okay, there you go. There you go. Attached. Okay. Let's do that. There it is. Sound. Search for sound. Ooh, this one. Oops. There you go. Alright. Let's see. Oops. Oh, died. Oopsies. Wait, the sound didn't work. Did it? This one worked. This one didn't work. Oh no, I broke it. No, I died. Maybe delete this. Just have this wire. Oops. Oh, where did my music go? Shoot. Here. Wait, no. This one. Alright. Ah, it does work. Alright.
Alright, there's just one more gap for Connie to cross before she reaches the door. That pink cylinder would make a great stepping stone for her,
Ooh,
but
water.
it's all the way down in the water. If you take a closer look at it, you'll see there's a trigger zone and a movement sensor on it. They're not connected to anything right now. There's also a keyframe on the platform. I wonder what that does. Try selecting it with X to find out.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Just as I thought. It raises the cylinder so Connie can use it to cross over.
Oops.
Press the circle button to deselect the keyframe. Looks like all we need to do is connect the cylinder's trigger zone to the keyframe, so it moves up when she gets close. And while we're doing that, why not add a sound effect to it as well? Let's jump back into the sound effects collection and see if there's anything appropriate in there. Down here we've got some mechanical sound effect loops. These are the perfect sound effects for any sort of machinery in a scene. We want something that would go well with a raising platform.
This one sounds
I
nice.
think I'll go for the heavy metal ratchet loop. That sounds good, right? Okay,
Sounds
now
like a roller
select the sound
coaster.
effect of your choice and stamp it near the pink cylinder with R2 or X. In the next step, I'll show you how to connect all of the gadgets.
Start though.
Now we just need to do a little bit of wiring to get everything working. Remember, the trigger zone will activate when it detects Connie, triggering the keyframe to raise the platform. Grab the detected output from the trigger zone with R2 or X. Then stretch the wire to the keyframe gadget and connect it to its power port with R2 or X.
Alright.
Now let's get the sound effect working. This will be triggered by the movement sensor. The movement sensor detects when the object it's attached to is moving.
Hey
So
Ray,
when the
how you
platform
doing?
starts rising, the movement
More
sensor will send a
dreams
signal
finally.
from its output port.
Wait, what?
That's the output port on the right side of the door. From its it's attached to is moving.
I'm doing good. Wait,
So when the
Where'd it
platform
go?
starts rising, the movement sensor will send a signal from its output
why
port.
does it look different?
Our detected output from the trigger zone will activate when it detects Connie, triggering the keyframe to raise the platform. Grab the detected output from the trigger zone with R2 or X.
Wait,
Then
what?
stretch
Oh,
the wire to the keyframe gadget and connect it to its power port with R2 or X.
wait,
Now let's
I
get the
thought I
sound
attached
effect
it.
working. This will be triggered by the movement sensor. The movement sensor detects when the object it's attached to is moving.
It looks different.
So when the platform starts rising, the movement sensor will send a signal from its output port. That's the output port on the right side of the movement sensor gadget. It's called velocity overall. Press R2 or X over the port to create a wire.
There's already wire. I
You'll
didn't
need
do
to
it.
connect the other end of the wire to the sound effects power port.
Okay. Oh, undo.
Once that's done, switch over to play mode to test everything out.
Why does it look so different? Oh, I did something weird. Okay. Oops. Let me redo that.
So much better.
No,
That
hold
sound
on.
effect really makes a big difference.
Hold on. I did something weird.
Sound effect working. This will be triggered by the movement sensor. The movement sensor detects when the object it's attached to is moving. So when the platform starts rising, the movement sensor will send a signal from its output port. That's the output port on the right side of the movement sensor gadget. It's called velocity overall. Press R2 or X over the port to create a wire. You'll need to connect the other end of the wire to the sound effects power port.
Okay, I think I got it.
Once that's
Alright.
done, switch over to play mode to test everything out.
I kind of heard the sound effect. Oh, I already finished it.
So much better. That sound effect really makes a big difference. There's even more you can do to bring this scene to life. See if you can add some sound to the water between the platforms. I think there might be some water sounds in the tutorial collection. Experiment with the different effects as much as you like and see what you can come up with. When you're done, just take Connie through the door in play mode to finish this tutorial.
This one. Water. This one. Alright. I made it. I made it. I made it. Okay. I want to do some more music. I thought that was music. Sound effects.
This tutorial is all about making music. Music can make your creations come alive, adding emotion and atmosphere. In Dreams, you can compose whole tracks from scratch and even make your own instruments.
Oh,
But you don't need to be a maestro to start making your own music. I'll show you how to create an arrangement using ready-made music clips. So let's begin.
Yes.
To start making music, we need to switch over to sound mode. Right now, you're in assembly mode. If you're ever unsure of what mode you're in, just hover over the icon in the top left corner to see your current mode and tool. Go to the assembly menu and open the modes menu with X. The modes menu is where you access all the different creation modes. Each mode has its own set of tools and options. The button for sound mode has a speaker symbol on it. Select it with X. Now you have a new menu at the top of the screen. This is the sound menu. It contains everything you need to make your own music. In the scene, you'll see a timeline gadget. In the next step, I'll show you how to edit it.
Right.
Music in Dreams is arranged in timelines. This timeline contains a version of the music you heard at the start of this tutorial. To see what's inside it, we need to open its canvas.
Right.
Hover your imp over the timeline, hold L1 and press X to open it. It's just like scoping into a group.
Whoa. Nostalgia bells?
This is the timeline canvas. The canvas exists within scene space. so if you pull down on the left stick, you'll back away from it. Hold the L1 button and use the left stick to move up and down the timeline.
Wait.
This is the best way to navigate around timelines, especially when they're big. This piece of music is called Connie's theme. To listen to it, just start time by clicking R3. See how the piece is composed of many music clips. The clips power on and off as the playhead passes over them. Click R3 again to pause time. Each music clip is a collection of notes made by an instrument. You can grab them and move them around with your imp.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
If you want to delete a music clip, hover over it and press the triangle button. Clips can also be cloned by holding L1 when you grab them. You can extend the timeline by hovering over one of its edges and holding X. The edge glows and an arrow icon appears. You can also extend the bottom if you need space for more clips. Once you've finished listening to the piece, click L3 to rewind time. You can find all sorts of different music by searching the Dreamiverse. To add music to one of your scenes, you can simply stamp a ready-made timeline, like this one. But in this tutorial, you'll learn how to assemble your own track from ready-made music clips.
Oh, from ready-made.
Move on to the next step and we'll get started.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So,
I want to make music.
Let's start making music. It's actually a lot easier than you might think. Close the timeline by selecting the cross button in the top right
I
corner.
never heard it called a cross button.
Or hover over it, hold L1 and press circle to close it.
Alright.
Now delete the timeline by hovering over it with
I
your
want to
imp
delete it.
and pressing triangle.
I'll keep it there.
Let's add a new music timeline to the scene. Press square to open the sound menu. Select the music timeline button in the menu, then stamp one in the scene with R2 or X.
Okay.
Press circle to unequip the timeline gadget from your imp. Open up the timeline canvas with L1 and X. This timeline is empty, ready to be filled with music.
Oops. Ah.
The columns on the timeline represent musical bars. This timeline is 8 bars long. We'll need more space than that, so hover over the right edge and grab it with X.
Hold on. Move this.
Extend the timeline to 16 bars.
Dang.
Now let's add a music clip to the timeline. Press square to open the sound menu. Find the search button and select it with X. Its icon is the magnifying glass. When you search in sound mode, there are 4 options for finding different sounds.
Search effects.
Select search music clips with X.
Oop.
This is the Dreamiverse. Here you can find music made by other dream shapers. Well, usually you can, but for this tutorial, I've made a collection of elements for you to use. That's what this cluster is. Select it with X to open it.
Ooh.
It contains a selection of music clips, which you can use to build your own arrangements. Use the right stick
Hi,
to zoom
Undergravity,
in and
how you
out,
doing?
and the left stick to move around. I've grouped the clips into different categories.
Trying to learn how to make music in dreams.
Let's start with a basic melody. That's this group of clips.
Oh, this one?
Hover over the clips to hear a preview of
I
how
like
they
this
sound.
one. I love guitar.
Find one that you like, then select it with X to equip it to your imp. I'm using the clip Nostalgia Bells.
Nothing.
Your imp will now be holding a gadget containing your selected clip. If you hover over the timeline, the gadget should snap to the canvas and reveal the whole clip. Place the clip at the start of the timeline and stamp it with R2 or X. Clips on a timeline will snap to the bars and to other clips. This will help you line them up. Click R3 to listen to the timeline. In the next step, we'll build up the track with some more clips. Click L3 to rewind time. Let's build on the melody by adding some chords. Go to the sound menu and select Search Music Clips again. Over here are some chord clips. Hover over the clips to preview them, then select one with X. I'm going with Suspended Pad, but you can make your own choice. Stamp your clip onto a new row of the timeline and snap it to the start. Click R3 to listen and notice how the clips play together in time.
Oh, thanks for following, Andrew Happy.
Click L3 to rewind.
Welcome on in.
Now let's add some drums. Go back to the sound menu and select Search Music Clips. Find the drum clips in the collection. A drum beat can really change the feel of a track. I love these samba practice drums. Pick a drum clip you like, then stamp it onto the timeline under the melody and chords. Now click R3 to listen to how it sounds.
I wanted more like natural.
All the clips in the collection are in the same time and key, so you can mix and match them easily. Click L3 to rewind. In the next step, I'll show you how to edit the length of your clips and how to add fades. When you hover over a clip on the timeline, you'll see dotted lines light up at the start and at the end of the clip.
Have it all at once?
Move closer to the timeline so you can see them properly.
Oops, not like that.
These are trim handles. We can use them to change the length of a clip.
I need to get used to the controls again.
Hover over the handle on the end of the drum clip, then hold R2 to grab it. These clips are loops, so you can extend the clip beyond its original length. All the clips in the collection can be extended in this way. Trim handles are really useful for arranging and remixing. They let you use just a section of a clip without having to edit the music notes inside. On top of the trim handle, you'll see a little coloured gizmo. Move in closer to see it properly.
Oof, that's too close, too close.
This is a fade handle. You can use it to fade the volume of a clip in or out. It works just like the trim handle. Grab the gizmo with R2 and move your imp left or right to create a fade.
Oh, that's so cool.
Try adding a fade out on the chord clip so it
Fade
drops
out
off
the entire
gradually.
thing.
Drag it out further for a longer fade.
It's just the entire thing's faded.
Now click R3 to run time. Doesn't that sound cool? You may have noticed that the music stops as soon as the playhead reaches the end of the timeline.
Oh, you can add a repeat.
In the next step, I'll show you how to make your timeline loop. Now click L3 to rewind.
Wait, what did you say?
I may have noticed that the music stops as soon as the playhead reaches the end of the timeline. In the next step, I'll show you how to make your timeline loop.
Having too much fun.
Now click L3 to rewind.
Not listening to him. Okay, next.
To make the track play constantly in the scene, We need to set the timeline to loop.
Oops. Oh, no.
We can do this in the Timeline's Tweak menu. Hover over a blank area of the timeline, hold L1 and press square to open its Tweak menu.
Oh. A loop.
In here we can change the timeline settings. Find the playback mode section. There are 3 options.
Sustain?
Once means a timeline will play once all the way through when it's powered on. Sustain means a timeline will pause when it's powered off, then resume once it's powered on. Loop means a timeline will play repeatedly while it's powered on.
And trigger.
Hover over the loop icon and press X to change the playback mode.
Right.
You can also change the playback speed in the Tweak menu. Hover over the playback speed slider and hold X to grab it.
Oh, make it super slow.
Now move your IMP to the left or right to adjust the value. Click R3 to hear your adjustments live.
Oh,
You
it's
can
so
also
slow.
adjust the slider by hovering over it and pressing the up or down directional button. See how it sounds when it's slowed down or sped up a little.
I like it slowed down, actually.
To close the Tweak menu, hover over it, hold L1 and press circle.
Ah.
You can also tweak music clips to make them loop. Just hover over them, hold L1 and press square to open their Tweak menus.
Wait. What do you say?
To close the Tweak menu, hover over it, hold L1 and press circle. You can also tweak music clips to make them loop. Just hover over
just certain
them,
ones.
hold L1 and press square to open their Tweak menus. You can also change their volume and tempo. Be careful changing the tempo, as your clips could go out of time with the others.
Oh no, it's not going.
We've made a core piece of music, but you can carry on adding more clips if you want to. Maybe you heard something in the tutorial collection that would sound awesome in your arrangement. Try trimming and looping tracks. See what you can come up with. If you need extra space, you can extend the timeline by grabbing the edges with X. All the clips we've used in this tutorial come from the Media Molecule Music Collection. The collection contains lots of music clips you can use, as well as some complete tracks. Look for it in the
Sounds nice
Dreamiverse
too.
next time you're making music in sound
Ooh.
mode.
Bass.
Once you've finished, switch over to play mode and listen to your track in the scene.
Why this one?
To end the tutorial, just press Options and select the Exit Creation button.
Ah. Whoa. Oh, I don't like this one. I like. Should like have it a little varied. Where is it?
You're making music in sound mode. Once you've finished, switch over to play mode and listen to your track in the scene.
Oh, play. Right.
To end the tutorial, just press Options
Oh,
select
no.
the Exit Creation button.
It's called Face Rig, so it captures my face and it shows my my reactions. It's $15 on Steam. Wait, what happened? I wanted it to loop. So like, there's a little bit of lag when I stream it. Alright, anyway, I think I'm done with this tutorial.
You're making music in sound mode. Once you've finished, switch over to play mode and listen to your track in the
Okay, I
scene.
already did. And then
To end the tutorial, just press
options and exit. Alright. I love doing the music. Let's do more music. Oh. Unless someone has a suggestion for a game.
Connie and Cuthbert are recording some new tracks for the Dreamiverse.
I love that. She has the floor piano.
Cuthbert's not exactly a virtuoso, but you don't need to be one to play music in Dreams. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use the performance tools and
my
instruments
face.
in sound mode.
It's whatever I'm doing.
Then you'll be ready to start making your own original tracks.
Wait, what do you
In
want
the
me to do?
scene, you'll find a timeline. Open it up with L1 and X. Click R3 to give it a listen. It's just a simple drum beat. A nice place to start jamming with other instruments. Click L3 to rewind time. To add another instrument, we need to go to sound mode. Go to the assembly menu and select modes. Select sound mode, the one with the speaker
It's
icon.
weird when it's too
with
slow
X.
for me, even though it's my 4th day. Alright.
Once in sound mode, select the search button in the sound menu. It's the one with the magnifying glass icon.
No. Okay. It's fine.
In sound mode, the search button has some extra options for searching specific types of sounds. Select the button for search instruments. You'll find tons of cool instruments in the Dreamiverse, but for this tutorial, I've made a collection to get started with. Open the collection with X.
Whoa, that's too much.
All of these sounds are instruments that you can play.
Reverse ice piano? What the heck?
Hover over any of them for a little preview of what they sound like. Unlike music clips, instruments don't have any music pre-recorded. So the previews you can hear are just to give you an idea of how the instrument sounds. The
like
notes
that.
it plays will be down to you. Let's start off by laying down a bass line. Pick any instrument you like from the selection of basses. I'm going for FM classic bass, but creating music is all about personal taste. Once you have an instrument on your imp, hover over the timeline and it'll snap to the canvas. Stamp it onto a new row under Jazz Brush Kit and line it up to the start of the timeline. When you're ready to start jamming
Oops, no.
with your new instrument, move on to the next step.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
We now have two instruments on the timeline, but they look a little different. That's because Jazz Brush Kit has music recorded, and the FM Classic bass doesn't.
Oh, there's nothing in here.
To start playing, we need to open the instrument. You can do this by selecting the instrument with X, then the Open Sound button in the context menu.
Where? Wait. What?
But a quicker way to open it is to use the shortcut L1 and X.
Oh. Let's do that.
Just like we do when opening a microchip or timeline, or scoping into a group. Any sound can be opened this way, even sound effects. This colourful canvas is the sound's freeform
Oh,
view.
look at the imp.
The imp has undergone a bit of a transformation
Yeah.
too. That's because we're performing. If you move your imp off the canvas, the buttons do their normal functions.
Ah.
But when you're hovering over the canvas, your controller buttons can play different notes using the instrument sound.
Wait, how?
Under your imp, you can see which notes are played by each button. The notes on the right are played by the action buttons. And the ones on the left are played by the directional buttons. These colourful spots on the canvas aren't just for decoration, they are effect fields.
Well,
See what happens when you play notes while hovering over one of these spots.
sounds like something else.
Effect fields can drastically change the sound of the instrument. With most effect fields, the effect is strongest in the middle and fades off to the edges. Different instruments have different effect fields. You can even edit and customize the fields to create your own version of the instrument. Let's not get too carried away with the possibilities just yet though. First, get comfortable playing notes on the canvas. Try out all the effect fields and see if you can play a
quiet.
simple tune. Nothing is being recorded yet, so you're free to go wild. In the next step, we'll explore other ways of using freeform view.
Go.
Now you've got a feel for performing in freeform view, let's look at some other features of it. In the context menu, find the button called Stop Performing.
Stop performing.
If you select this, your imp
Oh, no.
and
Stop it.
controls will return to their normal functions,
No.
and you won't be able to play notes on the canvas.
Oh, so you move it.
You can also stop performing by holding L1 and pressing circle when hovering over the canvas. The effect fields are now shown as gadgets. You can
Yes,
grab them with
I
R2
definitely
to
want.
move
I have a
them
couple
around,
of ideas to make
or
games,
tweak them
but
with
I
L1 and
don't
square.
know how to use the tools well enough
To go back to
make it
performing
yet.
with the imp, just select the Start Performing button in the context menu,
Wait, okay.
or use L1 and X on the canvas. Try pressing the
Wait,
buttons in
what'd you
this,
say?
or use L1 and X
Oh,
on the
record.
canvas.
Ah. Because I think the games I'm mostly
Try
going to stream
pressing
is
the
Animal
buttons in
Crossing and
this order.
Dreams.
X, square, triangle, circle, down, left, up, right. This progression of notes is called a scale. To be
Wait.
specific, this
I
is
wasn't
the
listening.
scale. Pressing the buttons in this order,
What?
or
Press
use
it in
L1
what
and
order?
X on the canvas.
Which order?
Try pressing the buttons in this order. X, square, triangle, circle, down, left, up.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's fine.
This progression of notes is called a scale. To be specific, this is the C minor
Ah.
pentatonic scale. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? You can change the scale by holding down R1 over the canvas.
Oh,
With
choose-
R1 held, use the left stick to select a different key.
Oh my gosh. Which key did I like?
The right stick is used to choose different scales in
I
that
like
key.
F.
Release R1 once you've made your choice, and the instrument will now play to the scale you chose. Different scales have different feels, so you can make your music sound happy or sad, bluesy or folksy, or just plain old avant-garde. You can play in whatever scale and key you want to, but it's usually a good idea to stick to that choice for the entire song.
Oh, you can switch
Explore
it.
the different keys and scales. You don't need to be a music theory expert to understand them. Just use your ear and listen to how they sound. Then use the right stick to select the additional category, then the minor pentatonic scale.
Oh, minor.
Now we know how to perform using freeform view, I think we should try recording something. Move on to the next step when you're ready.
Alright, let's go. I'm so excited about the music.
Okay, now you've had some time to practice, let's try recording something. For your first try, we'll keep things simple. So try playing this sequence.
Oh, what?
X, 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 X. Square, square, triangle, triangle.
Boring.
To help us play in time, we can use the metronome. If you look to the top left corner of the canvas, you'll find a couple of buttons. The first one is the metronome. Select it with X to turn it on.
Wait, I'm not paying
This will add
attention.
a
I'm messing
useful
around too
click
much.
track. To help us play in time, we can use the metronome.
Right, where's the metronome?
If you look to the top left corner of the canvas, you'll find a couple of buttons.
Oh.
The first one is the metronome. Select it with X to turn it on. This will add a useful click track, which can help you play in time when recording. Next to the metronome is the count in button. When this option is turned on, you'll have a 4-beat count in before recording starts, so you have a moment to prepare.
Oh.
In the context menu, you'll find a button with a record icon. Select this button when you want to start
Stuff's in the
recording.
way.
After the count-in, the timeline will start playing and the canvas will record your performance. When you're ready, give it a go.
Alright, sure. Oop.
When the playhead reaches the end of the timeline, it'll stop. You'll still be able to play notes on the canvas, but none of them will be recorded.
Oh, if it's red, it's recording.
When you've finished performing, select the Stop Recording button in the context menu.
Alright. We'll see how
Play
that
back
goes.
your recording with R3.
R3.
See how the notes appear on the canvas as colourful strokes.
Wait, where?
If you view the canvas from the side, you can see your performance in 3D.
Ooh! Where?
As this was your first try, you might have made a few mistakes, but don't worry about it. In the next step, we'll be having another go.
Wait, did I press record
So
again?
rewind with L3
Wait,
and
stop
move on
recording.
when you're ready.
Why is it... Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Ooh. Alright. I forgot what you said.
If you view the canvas from the
Okay,
side,
yeah.
you can
I got
see your
that.
performance in 3D. As this was your first
Oh,
try,
her
you might
inputs
have made a
two
few
different colored
mistakes,
eyes.
but don't worry about it.
Like Raymond and Yellowgrass.
In the next step, we'll be having another go.
Alright.
So rewind
can I
with
save
L3
this?
and move on when you're ready.
There's no way to save it? Alright, fine.
A lot of performing music comes down to practice and repetition. So let's try recording that bass line again. But the canvas now has your first performance recorded to it. If you click R3, you can see the notes you played appear as colourful strokes on the canvas. Before we try again, we need to clear the first
No, I don't
performance.
like it. I don't want to save it.
If it was the last thing you did, you could just hover away from the canvas and press the left button to undo. But if it wasn't, you need to select the Delete All button in the top left of the canvas. It's red with a cross on it. This will delete all the notes recorded with the instrument. So let's have another try.
There's no way
Make
to save
sure
it?
you have the metronome and count-in selected, and that you've rewound time. If you're feeling confident, try elaborating on the bass line or using some effect fields. When you're ready, start recording. But instead of using the button in the context menu, try this shortcut. Click the L3 and R3 buttons together at the same time to start recording.
Ooh, oh my gosh. No, I'm not ready. Stop it.
To stop recording, just click L3 and R3 together again. Now play back your recording and see how it sounds. If you want another go, just select the Delete All button again and give it another whirl. Click L3 and R3 together to start and stop recording. Once you've
Yeah, it doesn't
recorded a
sound
piece
good.
you're happy with, rewind time and move on to the next step. We've got a drum and a bass track, so let's add something more melodic. Close the canvas by selecting the cross icon in the top right corner.
Fine. No, deleted it.
In the sound menu, open Search Instruments again and select a melody instrument you like.
I like this one.
I'm using
Sounds
muted
very
synth
dreamy.
strings, but feel free to choose one you like.
I like this one.
Stamp the instrument on a new row of the timeline, then open it
Wait,
up
what?
with L1 and X.
Oops, I was supposed to close this, wasn't I?
Play some notes on the canvas. Try out the effect fields. See if you like the
Hold on.
instrument.
Now you're too fast. There you go.
Stamp the instrument on a new row of the timeline, then open it up with L1 and X. Play some notes on the canvas. Try out the effect fields. See if you like the instrument.
Wait, how do you get to that again?
Play some notes on the canvas.
Is it
Try
this?
out the effect fields. See if you like the instrument.
Open sound. What do you mean, check my
The
village?
longer you hold the
Today?
buttons down,
No.
the longer the notes will be.
I changed a lot in my village.
Try moving your imp in and out of effect fields
I
while
did a lot of
holding notes.
terraforming. I made it like Niagara Falls.
Melodies can be very simple and still be very expressive.
Right.
If you need in and out of it, the longer you hold the buttons down, the longer the notes will be.
Perform right?
Try moving your imp in and out of effect fields while holding notes.
Ooh, dreamy.
Melodies can be very simple and still be very expressive. If you need some inspiration, try playing this. X, square, triangle, circle, X. I really like this effect field in the top right. It gives it a brighter sound. Click R3 to play along to the music you've already recorded.
Oh, but I deleted it. Oops.
When you're ready to record, select the metronome and count-in buttons on the canvas.
Right.
Rewind time with L3,
Shouldn't that just
then
be
click
default?
L3 and R3 together to start recording.
Wait, where's my countdown? Where's my countdown?
Click
Wait,
L3
did
and
I have a
R3
countdown?
together again to stop recording.
Oh, wait.
Play it back with R3.
Hold on. Can I delete
I
that?
think Cuthbert will love it. Have another go if you want to. Just delete all the notes using the red cross button in the top left of the canvas. Hopefully you're starting to get the hang of playing music with your controller. But performing in freeform view isn't the only way to record
Alright.
music. In the next step, I'll show you how you can edit instruments directly using the piano roll.
Ooh. Alright. How do you save it though? For
Performing music is a great way to have fun and jam with musical ideas.
Yeah.
But it's not the only way to make music in Dreams. Let's try editing one of the tracks we've recorded.
How do you save it?
If you don't already have it open, use L1 and X to open your melody recording.
Mm-hmm.
To the right of the name, you'll see a few buttons.
Oh, this one. Wait.
The selected button, with the imp on it, is the one for freeform view. Next to it is a button with some music notes on it. Select it with X to switch over to piano roll view. You can quickly switch between freeform and piano roll using a shortcut. Just hover anywhere over the canvas, hold L1 and press the touchpad button. Piano roll view is like a timeline, but it shows you all the individual musical notes recorded in the instrument. Each row is a different note, and the higher rows are a higher pitch. On the left edge of the piano roll, there's a keyboard.
Oh.
Press X on the keys to hear the note for each row.
Oh, that's so cool.
Click R3 to listen to the music in this view, and click L3 once done. In piano roll view, you can use the move tool in all the normal ways. You can grab and move any of the notes using R2.
Ah. Wait.
Select them with X, delete them with triangle, and undo and redo with the left and right buttons.
Doesn't sound right. Oops. Wait.
Looks
I'm
like I
missing
didn't
it.
quite hit the start of the bar with this note, but with the left and right. You can grab and move any of the notes using R2. Select them with X, delete them with triangle, and undo and redo with the left and right buttons. Looks like I didn't quite hit the start of the bar with this note, but I can easily fix that by grabbing the note with R2. Notes can also be extended. Find a note that you'd like to change the length of. Looks like I played this one a little short. Move in closer to the note and hover over it with your imp. You'll see a trim handle appear on the end. Grab it with R2 and use your imp to drag the note out longer or shorter.
Oh, move.
Move on to the next step when you're ready.
Alright, I'm done.
Music is all about repetitions and patterns, and cloning notes on the piano roll is a great way of creating these. You can clone individual notes by holding L1 when you grab them. But by selecting notes, you can clone the whole melody. Hover your imp over any note, then double press X, and all the notes will be selected.
Wait.
You can also use this short, but by selecting notes, you can clone the whole melody. Hover your imp over any note, then double press X, and all the notes will be selected.
Wait, what?
You can
Oh.
also use this shortcut for selecting all items on a timeline, or all the objects within a scope. Look over your performance in piano roll view and see where you can improve it. Use the beat and bar lines to arrange the notes so that they're in time. When you have notes selected on the piano roll, the Snap Notes button appears in the context menu. This button snaps all the selected notes to the nearest grid line. This is really useful for tightening up a performance. You don't have to make it perfect though. Sometimes it's the little nuances and inconsistencies that give a piece of music its character. Up a piano roll view and see where you can timeline or all the objects within a scope. Look over your performance in piano roll view and see where you can improve it. Use the beat and bar lines to arrange the notes so that they're in time. When you have notes selected on the piano roll, the Snap Notes button appears in the context menu.
Forgot she
This
said
button
that.
snaps piano phone line, repeating these. Music is all about repetitions and patterns, and cloning notes on the piano roll is a great way of creating these. You can clone individual notes by holding L1 when you grab them. But by selecting notes, you can clone the whole melody. Hover your imp over any note, then double press X, and all the notes will be selected. You can also use this shortcut for selecting all items on a timeline, or all the objects within a scope. Look over your performance in piano roll view and see where you can improve it.
No.
Use the beat and bar lines to arrange the notes so that they're in time. When you have notes selected on the piano roll, the Snap Notes button appears in the context menu. This button snaps all the selected notes to the nearest grid line. This is really useful for tightening up a performance. You don't have to make it perfect though. Sometimes it's the little nuances and inconsistencies that give a piece of music its character. When you've finished editing the notes, move on to the next step, where I'll show you some more ways to use the piano roll.
It's interesting.
We've seen how the piano roll can be useful for editing a performance, but you can also compose directly onto it. If you don't still have your melody open it up again with L1 and X. You can switch between freeform and piano roll view with L1 and the touchpad button. Now go to the sound menu and select Tools. Here you'll find some of the tools you're used to using, like Move, Clone, and Delete.
Draw notes.
The button with the
Oh, no. Stop.
pencil icon is Draw Notes. Select it with X. With the Draw Notes tool, you can use R2 to place notes directly onto the piano roll. Add some extra notes to the melody using Draw Notes. Hold R2 to draw longer notes. If you hold L1 and then press and hold R2 while using Draw Notes, you can even draw notes freehand. When you're done drawing notes, play it back with
That's
R3.
so cool.
The new notes I added in the piano roll sound different from the ones played in freeform view. That's because the notes drawn on the piano roll are not in an effect field.
Oh.
But there is a way to move notes into or out of an effect field. I'll show you how to do that in the final step.
It's so sad. Sounds so disorganized.
To move notes into effect fields, we need to go back to freeform view. Hold L1 and press the touchpad button to quickly switch views. Whenever you enter freeform view, your imp will always start performing. We don't need that right now though, so select Stop Performing in the context menu or hold L1 and press Circle over the canvas. Your imp will now be equipped with the Move tool. We can see how most of the notes were played in this effect field. But the ones added with the Draw Notes tool are in the centre of the canvas, away from the effect fields.
Is it those?
If you can't see them, you might need to rewind time with L3. Rewinding time will condense all the notes on the freeform canvas, so you can see them all. To put the notes into the effect field, just grab them with R2. You can also select the notes with X. If you select notes, then switch views with L1 and the touchpad button, those notes will also be selected in piano roll view. Piano roll and freeform view are powerful tools on their own, but using them together, they're even more powerful. Practice using them to finish off the piece. You can also select the notes with X. If you select notes, then switch views with L1 and the touchpad button, those notes will also be selected in piano roll view. Piano roll and freeform view are powerful tools on their own, but using them together, they're even more powerful. Practice using them to finish off the piece. There are plenty of instruments in the collection to try out. You can also find the finished song
music?
from
I
this
don't
tutorial
know.
in the tutorial
This is
collection.
the 4th day that I started playing. Ray's
When
probably
you finish
better
composing,
answer that
head into
for
play
you.
mode to listen to your composition in full.
Play mode, right. Welcome on in, Concrete Tomatoes. Wait, play? I don't see anything playing.
Then, when you're ready to finish the tutorial, just go to the options menu
It's not
and
playing. How
select the Exit Creation button.
do I save it? The screen?
In the tutorial collection. When you're finished composing, head into play mode to listen to your composition in full.
Play.
Then, when you're ready to finish
Ah,
the
there it is.
tutorial, just go to the options menu and select the Exit Creation button.
It sounds so wonky. Oh well. Alright, there's no more music ones? There's only... I like the music ones.
It's a stormy day in the Dreamiverse.
I prefer
At
music
least,
over the
it
sound
sounded like
effects.
it was. Oh, there it is. When sound effects don't tally with what's happening in the scene, it can lead to all sorts of confusion. So in this tutorial, we'll use timelines to synchronize sound effects with animations. I've also got some cool techniques to show you that'll take your audio design to the next level.
Oh, he's
As
crying
always,
in the rain.
ahead of Connie are a few obstacles for her to cross.
Okay.
But first, take a look at the timeline in front of Connie. It's
oh,
called
this one.
Block Collapse Cutscene. I wonder what could be in it. Open it up with L1 and X and let's see. When you hover your imp over a timeline canvas, play and rewind buttons will pop out underneath it. These are the timeline preview controls. Using these buttons, we can play just the animations and sounds on the timeline.
Oh, it's the animation.
The rest of the scene will
Ah.
stay paused and no logic will activate.
I don't know how to do
Try
logic
it out.
yet.
Select the Play Timeline Preview button with X. The timeline contains an animation for the block falling over. But there's no sound effects to go with it. Easily fixed. But first you'll need to switch to sound mode. Go to the assembly menu, then select Modes. Select the speaker icon to switch to sound mode.
Yeah, this one. Done.
In the next step, we'll add some sound effects to the falling block.
No, sorry.
To add sound effects to the scene, we need to search the Dreamiverse. Go to the sound menu,
Oop,
then
stop.
select the button with the magnifying glass icon. In
Okay.
sound mode, the search button has some extra options for searching specific types of sounds. Select Search Sound Effects. I've made a collection of sounds for you to use in this tutorial, but you'll find lots more in the Dreamiverse. I've arranged these
Whoa.
sound effects by
This one
type.
sounds good.
Use the right stick to zoom in and the left stick to move around the collection. Find a creaking or rumbling sound that suggests the falling block.
This one.
How about metal sheet groaning?
No, it's not metal.
Select a sound with X. Then hover over the timeline canvas and press X to stamp the sound.
Alright.
Use the Play Timeline Preview button to see the animation with the sound effect.
Oop. Might need to zoom in.
Much better.
No,
The
I'm not done
sound
yet.
started a bit too soon though, so I'll just move it a little to the right. Remember, softly pressing R2 lets you nudge. This is really useful when you want to be precise.
How do I make it longer?
You might also want to trim the sound so that it doesn't keep playing after the block has fallen over. To trim a sound, just hover your imp over one of its ends, then grab the glowing trim handle with R2.
Why doesn't it get bigger?
Use the timeline preview buttons to test the animation, then adjust the timing of the sound effect. When you've got it just right, move on to the next step.
I'm not done. Make it play. There you go. Wait, what? Maybe it just needs to fall right here. That doesn't sound right either. There you go. But I think I need to add another sound. Which one was it? Sound effects? No, it's too late. I mean, it works. Okay.
Now, let's find an almighty thud for when the blocks collide.
Oh, I already did it.
Go back to the sound menu and select Search Sound Effects. This cluster of sound effects are all impacts. Many sound effects actually contain multiple samples, so it won't sound exactly the same every time it plays. Massive Rock and Dirt sounds suitably cacophonous. Select an impact sound with X. On the timeline canvas, you'll see a pair of green gadgets with a curve between them. This is a keyframe animation. You can learn more about them in our keyframes and timelines tutorial. The second keyframe is the block in its collapsed position, so place your impact sound in line with that.
Oh, right. I should move it down.
Now use the preview timeline controls to play it back. That's more like it. If the sound effects aren't quite in sync, softly grab them with R2 to nudge them along the timeline, then play it back with the timeline preview controls. When you've finished editing the sounds, you can close the timeline.
Alright.
Hover over it with your imp, hold L1, then press the circle button to close it. Now try it out in play mode. There's a trigger zone built into the block that'll detect Connie and start the animation. Previewing the timeline in edit mode only played the animation and sounds, but in play mode, the camera and camera shaker also activate. Now the block falls with real drama. When you're ready to continue, go back to edit mode and start the next step.
Alright.
The sound effects have really enhanced the platform animation. But this scene is big and open, whereas the sounds are flat and clean. To make them fit in this infinite space, we need to give the sounds some presence. One of the ways to do this is to add reverb to the sounds. Reverb is an echoey effect, like you'd hear if you shouted in a big empty space. You can add reverb to your sounds by tweaking them. First, select both the sounds on the timeline with X.
Open. Okay.
Now tweak one of the sounds with L1 and the square button. That's a lot of options. Sound tweak menus are loaded with built-in effects and features. The tab we need is Sound FX.
Oh my gosh.
Its icon is a fuzzy sound wave.
Wait, which one? Okay.
On this page, you'll find sliders for delay and reverb effects. Try increasing reverb to 40 or 50%. Then hit Play Timeline Preview to hear the difference. The sound is now much bigger and more spacious. The reverb has been applied to both sounds, even though we only tweaked one of them. That's because when you select multiple gadgets of the same type, you can tweak them all at once.
I thought it said
A very
spiciness.
neat trick you can use on all gadgets, not just sounds. Under the reverb slider, there are 4 available channels. Each channel has a different audio quality. A and B are designed for music, and C and D are designed for game sounds like sound effects and voices. Hopefully, all the sound effects from the Media Molecule sound effect collections are set to channel C by default. I think this cutscene is now finished. Close the tweak menu and timeline using L1 and circle. Then when you're ready, move on to the next step.
Alright. Interesting.
Connie's next crossing is 2 rising platforms. See the timeline called Rising Platforms cutscene? Open it up with L1 and X. Select Play Timeline Preview to see the animation in action. This animation already has sound effects. It sounds okay, but it's very simple. Just one looping sound for each platform. Think about how machines and mechanisms sound. As well as having a constant working sound, they also make other sounds as they start up, slow down, or stop. Layering some of these extra sounds will create a richer audio.
Alright.
First, we have to switch back to sound mode using the Modes menu. Go to the sound menu, then select Search
Oh, search.
Sound Effects. This cluster of sound effects are all mechanical sounds. Pick one to be
Ooh,
the
this
start
one.
sound for the platform.
I always do the futuristic
I've chosen
ones.
weighted metal mechanism. Stamp the sound at the start or just before the animation for the first platform. Now use Play Timeline Preview to hear how it sounds.
It doesn't sound right.
It sounded so much better, didn't it? Use L1 and R2 to clone the start sound over to the second platform animation.
Wait.
Then when you're ready, move on to the next
which
step.
one? I forgot how to clone already. No, go back. Shoot.
Now let's add some real previews. The previous
Is it just
step
L?
if you need a reminder of how to do it. You can access all the previous steps by selecting View Step Instructions on the video player.
No. Ah.
Then try it out in
L1,
play
L2,
mode.
R2. Alright, I got it. I got it.
Return to edit mode and start the next step when you're ready to
It's
continue.
fine. Okay, I'm done.
It's pretty miserable weather we're having today. But in the Dreamiverse, that can be
Oh, you
changed
can
with the
click it.
press of a button.
Sunny day.
If we're
Sunny
going to
day
bring the
button.
sun out, though, it's got to sound sunny too. Above the platform, there's a microchip named Ambience.
Ambience.
Open it with L1 and X. There's a bit of logic set up here, but you'll need to finish it off. There's a couple of sound effects on the right-hand side of the microchip canvas.
Oh, these.
Jungle
Okay.
evening and heavy rain. Those are the sound effects you can hear in the scene. Before we get into any logic, let's get some more ambient sound effects from the tutorial collection.
Oh, okay.
First, we need to switch back to sound mode using the modes menu. Go to the sound menu, then select search sound effects. This cluster of
Sweet
sounds are
pop.
all good weather ambience. I'm choosing sunny day.
Oh, which one?
Stamp it on the microchip, then click R3 to play the scene. The sunny day sound effect is playing at the same time as the rainy sounds. This will just confuse Cuthbert even more. We need a way to switch between the sounds, and I think a selector will be just the ticket. Click R3 again to pause the scene. The selector is found in the Gadgets menu, so you'll need to exit sound mode. Either use the exit button in the top right, or L1 and circle to return to assembly mode. Now go to the assembly menu and select Gadgets.
Wait, what?
Open up the logic and processing section.
Right.
Either use the exit button in the top right, or L1 and
Assembly.
circle to return to assembly mode. Now go to the assembly menu and select Gadgets.
Oh, okay.
Open up the logic and processing section,
Ooh,
then find the selector.
I don't know any of this stuff. Wait, what? What selector?
Once you've got it, select it. Now go to the assembly menu and select Gadgets. Open up the logic and processing section,
This one? Oh, okay.
then find the selector. Once you've got it, select it with X and stamp one on the left of the microchip canvas. Then unequip the gadget with circle. In the next step, we'll look at the logic and connect up the selector.
Oh, I don't know anything about logic. Let's go.
So let's look at the logic in this microchip. This active counter is being used to power the rain sounds and effects, which are all connected via this node. Counters are often used for setting states in logic. Try out the wiring and logic tutorial if you want to know more about
Yeah.
using them.
There's still a lot of tutorials.
But as we now have a
we
selector
gotta
on the
do.
microchip, we can use that to set the state of the weather instead. On the selector, there are A and B inputs and outputs. The A output of the selector is active by default, so we'll use this to power the rainy state. Create a wire from the A output of the selector using R2 or X. Extend it over to the node called Rain and connect it to the input. Now that the rain is connected to the selector, we can delete the counter.
Oh, okay.
Next, create a wire from the B output and drag it over to the sunny day sound effect. Connect it to the power port using R2 or X. If you want to create a layered daytime ambience, just connect more sound effects to the B output of the selector.
Wait, what?
Now we have and drag it over to the sunny day sound effect.
Ah.
Connect it to the power port using R2 or X. If you want to create a layered daytime ambience, just connect more sound effects to the B output of the selector. Now we have 2 states for the selector. We just need to be able to switch between them. On the button on the platform, there's a node called Button Activated. Create a wire from the output port of Button Activated. Then stretch it up to the microchip and connect it to the B input on the selector.
Who is that?
Now, when
connected?
Connie stands on the button, the B output of the selector will be activated, the rain effects will stop, and the sunny day sound will start playing. But don't just take my word for it. Give it a try in play mode.
Wait, how am I supposed to go over? Oh, this way.
Glorious! Hopefully that'll help
Am I supposed to go
Cuthbert
that
dry
side?
out. Using selectors to change state is a really useful technique that you can use in all sorts of ways.
How am I supposed to go there?
You could trigger a transition from indoors to outdoors, or switch between reverb settings.
Wait.
It will be activated, the rain effects will stop, and the sunny day sound will start playing. But don't just take my word for it. Give it a try in play mode.
My sound effect works. Okay. Nothing. Wait.
Glorious!
Weren't you supposed to
Hopefully
open
that'll
this?
help
Did I
Cuthbert
skip
dry
one?
out. Using
I
selectors to
skipped
change
one.
state is a really useful technique that you can use in all
Wait.
sorts
Did
of
I skip
ways.
one?
You so let's look at the logic. So let's look. Now let's add some clicks and clunks for when the platforms stop and lock into place. Go back into the tutorial collection and listen to some of these stop sounds.
I did this. But how come it doesn't work?
Pick one that goes with the other sound, into the sound preview to hit the.
Did I not link it?
Try smoothing them out using their trim and fade handles. Once you've finished creating your layered timeline, connect it to the button on the platform.
Did I do? Oh, right.
Try smoothing them out using their trim and fade handles. Once you've finished creating your layered timeline, connect it to the button on the platform so Connie can activate it.
Wait.
Create a wire from the output port of the node called Button Activated. Connect the
Is it
wire to the
connected?
power port on the bottom of the timeline. You could also add some reverb, like we did with the falling block. Rewatch the previous step if you need a reminder of how to do it. You can access all the previous steps by selecting View Step Instructions on the video player.
Did that
Then
work?
try it
Oh,
out
no.
in play mode.
I didn't. No, I did not make it work. Did I skip this? Oops.
Now let's add some clicks and clunks for when the platforms stop and lock into
Maybe I
place.
skipped this one.
Go back into the tutorial collection and listen to some of these stop sounds. Pick one that goes with the other sounds you've used. This heavy-sprung metal stop should sound good with the sounds on my timeline. Stamp the stop sound at the end of the first keyframe animation, then clone it to the second animation. Pay attention to the sound wave on the gadget to see where the loud and quiet parts of the sounds are. Line up the loudest part of the sound with the point where the platforms stop moving. Now use Play Timeline Preview to hear how it sounds.
It does not sound
Just
great.
by adding 2 extra sounds, the platform sounds so much more convincing. The loops sounds start and stop rather abruptly though. Try smoothing them out using their trim and fade handles.
I don't know how it's
Once
supposed
you've
to work.
finished creating your layered timeline, connect it to the button on the platform so Connie can activate it.
How?
Create a wire from the output port of the node called Button Activated. Connect the wire to the power port on the bottom of the timeline.
Oops.
You could also add some reverb, like we did with the falling block. Rewatch the previous step if you need a reminder of how to do it. You can access all the previous steps by selecting View Step Instructions on the video player.
Wait, how did you do it?
The power port on the bottom of the timeline. You could also add some reverb, like we did with the falling block. Rewatch the previous step if you need a reminder of how to do it. You can access all the previous steps by selecting View the previous power port on the bottom of the timeline. You could also add some reverb, like we did with the falling block. Rewatch the previous step if you need a reminder of how to do it. You can access all the previous steps by selecting View Step Instructions on the video player.
Oops. Where am I? Uh-oh.
Then try it out in play mode.
Where am I? Where am I?
Return to edit mode and start the next step when you're ready to continue.
Yeah? No, I'm lost. What's this? Okay. There's the block. I'm dizzy. Ah. Alright. I feel like I'm upside down. Am I under? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, I'm back. Not this button. This button.
Now let's add some clicks and clunks for when the platforms stop and lock into place. Go back into the tutorial collection and listen to some of these stop
How do
sounds.
I connect it?
Pick one that goes with the other sounds you've used. This heavy sprung metal stop should sound good with the sounds on my timeline. Stamp the stop sound at the end of the first keyframe and the sound preview takes the platform. Bait it. Power port on the bottom of the timeline. Bait
Oh.
it. Create a wire from the output port of the node called Button Activated. Connect the wire to the power port on the bottom of the timeline. You could also add some reverb, like we did with the falling block. Rewatch the previous step if you need a reminder of how to do it. You can access all
Oh
the
my gosh.
previous steps by selecting
Why am I
View
suddenly
Step
so bad at the camera?
Instructions on the video player.
Oops.
Then try it out in play mode. Return to edit mode and start the next step when you're ready to continue.
How do I attach this? Oh, no. I don't think it's attached. Oh, yes. Okay, I got it.
It's pretty miserable weather we're having today.
Hold on. Oh, wait, no, go over there. Hi. Wait, let me rewind it. Alright. Yep. Alright. Oh, I was stuck on the button. Oh no, did I undo all that? Because I was trying to fix the button? Okay. I stand right here. Alright, is this working? Oops, no. Why is it not working?
Yeah. But in the Dreamiverse, that... So let's look at the logic in this microchip.
I already did this.
This active counter is being... Button on the button activated. The selector. Now, when Connie stands on the button, the B output of the selector will be activated, the rain effects will stop, and the sunny day sound will start playing. But don't just take my word for it. Give it a try in play mode.
Okay, that's what I needed. Okay.
Glorious! Hopefully that'll help Cuthbert dry out. Using selectors to change state is a really useful technique that you can use in all sorts of ways. You could trigger a transition from indoors to outdoors, or switch between reverb settings. You can learn more about using the selector in our Selectors and Exclusive Gates tutorial. You can find it in the Logic section. We've created a tranquil sunny day ambience, but as always, we can make it even better. So return to edit mode and start the next step.
Alright.
When you're ready. You might have noticed the transition between the rainy and sunny day ambience was a little abrupt. The rain sound just stops instantly and the sunny one starts too suddenly. If the sounds were on a timeline, we could use trim and fade handles to blend them together. But as they aren't, it gives me the opportunity to show you the volume ADSR. Sounds very technical, doesn't it? Well, it is a bit, but don't worry. It's also a lot simpler than it sounds. Go back to the ambience microchip and select all the sound gadgets, the rainy ones and the sunny ones. Now tweak one of the gadgets with L1 and square.
Wait, which one did she select? Oh, okay.
Remember, selecting a bunch of gadgets of the same type lets us tweak them all at once. On the first peg type, now tweak one of the gadgets with L1 and square. Remember, selecting a bunch of gadgets of the same type lets us tweak them all at once. On the first page of the tweak menu, you'll see a graphic tweak. This is the volume ADSR, which stands for Attack, Decay, Sustain, Release. The graph is made of 4 connected lines, with grabbable points joining them together. The first line is Attack, which is the fade in. You can extend the attack by grabbing the second point on the graph. The second line is the decay. This fades the volume down and can be adjusted by grabbing the third point. The third line is sustain. This is a period of constant volume. Finally, the release, which fades out the sound completely. To blend the sound smoothly, use the volume ADSR graph to add a long attack and long release. This will make the volume fade in and fade out more slowly, so the sounds blend together. Use X to grab and drag the first part of the graph to the right. Then do the same to the last part. You want your ADSR to look like a trapezoid.
Trapezoid?
And that's all there is to it. Close the tweak menu with L1 and circle. Now rewind time and try it in play mode again.
Boom.
Pay attention to the transition of the sounds and listen to how the rain sounds fade out slowly as the sunny day sounds fade in. We're almost done now, so return to edit mode and start the last step when you're ready to continue. The scene sounds fantastic now and is full of rich, dynamic sounds. I think you're ready to make your own scenes and creations sound alive. But there's one more gap for Connie to cross. Above the gap, you'll find a timeline gadget. Open it up with L1 and X. Select Play Timeline Preview to see the animation in action. Perfect! Just what Connie needs to get across. See if you can use what you've learned in this tutorial to add some vibrant sound effects to this animation. Maybe some whirring cogs and some ka-clunks for when they jolt into action. And then add some reverb to the sounds so they fit in this vast space. When you're ready to complete the tutorial, connect up the timeline to the button activated node on the platform.
Thunder? Ooh.
Then give your completed scene one last go in play mode. As always, take Connie into the elevator to complete the tutorial.
I like this. Oops. That sounds weird. Whatever, it works. Wait, how do I trigger it? activate this? How do I attach it? Not selected. You didn't teach me any of this. How's it like? How do I attach it? I'm confused. How do I do this? Hey Alan, how are you doing? I am confused, that's what's going on. I don't know how to make it work. It's this thing. Ah. I don't know how to attach this. Okay, what is this? That's the weather. That's it. Oh, there you go. Wait. Maybe? Maybe? No, it didn't work. What? How do I do this? I'm so close to finishing. Remove? How do I remove this? No. How do you undo it? Okay. Here. No. Right here. Attach. Attach. Alright. Let's see if that works. Why is it not working? Hold on. Okay. Got that. Got this. Okay. Now, please work. No, it's not working. I'm so confused. How do I... Maybe it's this. No, it's already activated. This one? Maybe it's this. Attach. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, I did it! Okay, that's what it was. Wait, how do I... Only one of them went? Oh. How come only one of them went? Okay. I'm confused. Yeah, it's called Logic. This is... I was doing the sound. This is what it's supposed to look like. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, only one side's working. What the heck? Can I make it? No. Oh my gosh. Why aren't they working? I don't get it. Ah! How's it work? I was just doing the sound effects. I don't know why it's making me do this logic. I just want to finish this. Oh, I made it work somehow. Oh, it's okay. I need to learn logic later. Ooh, I did it. I did it. I did most of the music tutorials today. Oh. Okay, was that all the music ones? Oh man, I wanted to do more. No master classes. How-to videos. Animation. Oh yeah, I skipped all of the logic. That's why I was so confused. Lighting and atmosphere. Okay, let me just see if I could make... Oh, I leveled up! Ooh. 16! But recently you've been dabbling in art. Okay, no, it's gonna be a while before I can make my own game. I have ideas, but I don't know how to make it. No, I just want to make it. I want to do music. Music. Mode. Sound. Ooh. No, dip your toes into the fire. Why is it fire? What message me? Yamaha. Oh. I forgot how to do it already. Oh. me zoom out. Huh. Look, it shows you how to do the, what is it? The different scales. Metronome? Oh no, it's so off. Alright, how do you do this again? Wait, it didn't save it, did it? It didn't save! Go back. Okay. Ugh, it doesn't save it. How do I make it save? Forgot how to add notes. Okay, let me switch. Yes. Don't like that. The bruh instrument. Nope, nope. NES. Oh my gosh. Not that one. Ooh. I like that. Can I save favorite it? Ooh, guitar chords. Wait, doesn't sound like it. Oh my gosh, no. Ooh, sounds nice. Sounds like a song. Cool instruments. What? Sounds that make my dog's head tilt. That's not beatboxing. Oh my gosh. No. Not quite the guitar I'd like. What? Nintendo drum kit? What? Oh no, let me remove that. It doesn't sound right. How do I remove this? Remove. Oh, there it is. Okay. I need some instruments. Distorted scream. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to hear this. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Sounds nice, but it's too loud. Ah, loud. Oh. Undo. Okay. I need to find instruments I like. I want guitar. Haunting piano. Oh. That sounds interesting. Oh no, it's... I don't want one of the pads. I want instrument. Oh, it is a separate one. Oh. I'm trying to remember how to open it. No. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Sounds like old time. Oh, it's too loud. Sounds nice. Oh no, undo. Ah! Undo! Get this out of there. Okay, I'll keep this. Ooh. It's not quite what I would like, but... Ooh. Not the sound I like. Didn't sound quite right. Heavy doom guitar? Small human. So loud. No, not playing. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, sounds nice. close this and then find more stuff. Find what I like. I like electric guitar. I like it bright. It's too dark. Sounds. It is Media Molecule. All playing together. Oh my gosh. How do you stop this? Oh my god. I broke my ears. Sorry about that. Oh, no. I wanted to look for more. I just wanted to play this one, but... Wait, which one was it? Ah! Stop it. Oh my gosh. I need to delete the other ones. I kinda like to, test it though. Let me just delete everything else. Even though I like it. Okay. How do I delete this? Oh shoot. Stop. Hold on. Okay. Sounds like Silent Hill. Oh, it's so bad. How did I add a note again? sounds like Silent Hill. How do I close this? How do I close this? Oh no, no! How do I close it? Undo. Alright. Here's this one. Still sounds spooky. What the heck? Which? Which major sounds nice? Sounds like a spooky western. What? F sharp? I feel like, I don't know, I need to find a good instrument. Oops. Ah, it's so long. How do I make it shorter? There you go. A kazoo? I could look for one. Oh, let me drink some water. My throat's kind of scratchy. Where'd I put my water? Oh, over there. Get some water. Ugh. Where's my controller now? What the heck? Okay. Here it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, this one? No. Old guitar. Space. No. Throat feels scratchy. I actually looked up electric guitar. I can't find any guitars I like. What's a guitar clock? It's kinda nice. Oh, it's because it's in this mode. It doesn't sound right. Oops. No, close this. Palm muted? I can't find a guitar I really like. Ooh, ooh. That's kind of nice. It sounds spooky again. This one? But again, it's Medium Molecule. It's not bad. You said F sharp? It's very funky. It's not quite what I'm looking for, but I like it. I know, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I like it very bright and jangly. Who's that? Huh. John? Ah! No, undo. Ooh, Japanese style. Is this really Japanese style? God. Sorry. Clean guitar? No. This is... Wait, what? Huh? I'm confused. I don't hear anything. Okay, I'm confused. I'm okay. Let's see. Kinda sounded like Maroon 5. Sunday morning. That's not what I'm looking for. Why is it so difficult? Electric. Oh, this is it. This is the one. D was... Oh look, it looks like a cricket. I shouldn't bend it. Testing out the other stuffs. It doesn't sound great. Wait, how do you add notes again? I forgot. I need to delete that. Oh, it's not very good. How do you add notes again? I forgot. I forgot. How? How do you add notes? Oh well. There's that. Nope. Nope. There you go. Alright. Trippy Ricky attack? Ooh, so spacey. This really sounds like Silent Hill. These combined. Ooh. Let's add that too. Which one was mine? Shoot. Oh, there's so many. No. Is it this one? No. This one? No. That's too many. Which one did I like? Is it this? Oh, it's this one. It's not quite what I want. I need a drum. I need a drum. Oops. Oh, it's what Switch sounds? Ooh. Coronavirus drum kit? Some gun. Nothing. Drum loops? That's not a drum. It sounds too bright. Waluigi? Maybe. Little Mermaid? Small human? Was it? No, it doesn't quite match.
Crazy frog! Clap, clap. Crazy.
Wow. Ooh, drumsticks. Hmm. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I'm lost. Wait, I want to play with the other stuff too. Hmm. I guess. Where's my... Is it this one? Oh, my drum kit's done. This sounds so stupid. Okay.
Oh my god!
What's going on?
Wait, voice
What's
acting?
going on? Ow!
Wait, where's my drum kit? Wait, okay, let's look for a bass. Or keyboard. No. Ah. Stop. It's so subtle. Where are these playing? Oh my gosh. This needs to move. Yeah, stay over there. Steal. Where was the... I like this one right? Oop. I move it back. Next to this. There. How do I get out of this? Oop. I like the drumsticks too. I think it's done. Oops. Alright, I guess. How do I move this? Move this in the back so I know. I used it. Okay, the other stuff, I don't know. Okay, I need a keyboard. And a bass. I'm making a whole band. What the? Dog keyboard? Not quite. It sounds so spooky. Everything I've seen looks spooky. E piano. Honky tonk. Ooh. Doesn't sound like keyboard, but it sounds cool. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. It's a whole board. It's so big. Guys, it's so big. What? No, how do I touch it? Ah, play it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just want this here, even if it doesn't play. How do I play? It says out of order on it. Oh well, I got a gigantic piano. Undo. Undo. Let me exit. Oh no! Look! Oops. Okay. How do I get out of this? No. How do I get out of this? Let's go sound mode. Okay, can I move this thing? No! Okay, let me just go back to that. That's cool. Okay, I just want this. Just because. Wait, can I just delete this? I can do this and then delete this thing. There you go. There you go. My background is just a giant piano that is out of order. I don't think it works. Okay. Right. Let's look for more sounds. What about this? Keyboards? Oh, it's Media Molecule. A bright piano? What kind of piano? I think electric. Dream piano sounds nice. Ooh. Chill keys. Oh, let me just follow this and like this. Oh, and add it to play later. I don't know if anything's saved. So I can get back to this. Sounds so ominous. Like a ghost is gonna appear. Don't look behind you. Okay, which one did I like? This one. Sounds muffled. It didn't sound as dreamy as it did before. Oh wait, everything's in different keys. Oh dang it. I don't think this piano sounds great. It sounds so somber. Erase this one. Alright, I do like this one. We will leave it opened. Okay. Switch this back to free mode. There you go. See, it sounds so nice here. Oh, I like this one too. Oh, wait, okay, guys. Stop. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. It's making it sound depressing again. No. No, okay, this one makes it sound depressing. Okay. I need to change that. I need to make it loop. Play. soft piano. Ah, what is this? No, no, no. Oh, dang it. Alright. Wait, I didn't do the counting. The piano doesn't add too much because now it's too quiet. Oh, and I need a bass. I need a bass. Oop, oops. Oops. Oh, that's not bad. Wait, guys, hold up. Hold up. It's so muted. No, I'm good. Slap bass. Ooh, fretless. Oops. Sounds off. Sounds very off. I like the piano though. The guitar's going. Still, everything else turned off. Ah. Kinda like that. No. like Seinfeld. Wait, did I do this? Ooh, nice. Wait. Oh man, it's such a mess. Oh wait, I should do this in a timeline, right? Timeline. Oh, wait. Where I do timeline? How do I close this? No. Oh, there it is. Alright, I think I'm supposed to do a timeline first. I just threw everything down there. Okay, come here. You get in here. You get in there. Alright, what else is in my instruments? It's such a mess. Oh my god. Where's this one? Right here. Get in there. Alright, let me close these now. It looks really cool though when the music's coming out. No! Oh no, where'd my timeline go? Ah! No, I made a new one. Wait, undo. Okay. Okay, it's back. Oh man. Alright. Okay, this is the time. Wait, this is the timeline, right? Why is it so close? What did I do to it? Okay. Alright, it's gonna get some taking used to. Ah! What? Oh no, it's the other way. How do I rotate it? Oh, L2. Oh no, I'm making it worse. Oh man, it's getting so bad. Okay. Alright, there you go. Okay, let me grab this. Get in the timeline. Ah! Ah! Alright. Wait, why isn't it playing? No, no, no. doesn't it play? Pin to screen. There you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh no, unpin. Unpin. There you go. What a mess. Where is it? Oh. Wait, how do I make it longer? I thought. No. How do I make it longer? I don't know. I thought there was a way to make it longer. Okay. Let me just grab this. Now it's super short because I can't make it longer. Alright, come here. Get in. Get in. How do I close this? Now it's all connected all weird. There you go. Alright. Wait, wasn't there a way? How do I make it longer? Eh? No, it's super short. Oh, come on. There has to be a way. There was a way. I did it earlier. Oh, wait, is it to stop performing and then you... yeah, there it is. Because I was in the other mode. Alright. I think... Wait. How do I get out of this? could snap. Thank you. Okay, where's my music? Can I snap this to grid? Please. Nope. Dang it, I should have did it before. Well, at least it's better now, I guess. Music. Okay. I keep not hearing the same thing over and over. Why was the drum set so long? I thought I did the longer guitar. Murder bass? Ooh, bright. Put it here. Oh, that's so much easier than... Wait, where'd it go? Huh? What happened to it? Hmm. How do you... open sound? Oh, there's... Okay. It would have been so much easier if I started with the timeline. Oh man, this sounds so bad. The drum set is so long. Alright, I think. How do I say this? Quick save. Element. Music. I guess. Alright. Wait, how do I change the time? Oh, wait. Quick save. Hmm. Maybe it will show the Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay, how do I leave? Alright, I think I'm gonna try a short game. Oop. No, not this. Oh, I leveled up. It takes so long for the levels. They're pretty though. What was that one? 17. Alright, what do I want to play? Alright, let's try this. Hopefully it's not too long. Aww. How cute. Cool. Oh, it's level select. Aw, so pretty. Oh, can I move? Oh, yeah. That's linear. I can't go anywhere else. Oh, I can't follow that person. How? Oh, I drowned immediately. Ooh, double jump. Oh, it's gonna run out. Alright. I don't have time limits. Oh, there's a leaf thing. Oh, dang it. Oh, he completely failed. Please recharge. Alright. If you can't, you failed. Wait, wow, I didn't double jump. Yo. Ooh, hidden shuriken. The controllers are like rumbling. Hello, hidden person that I cannot go. It's linear. Oh, oh dang it. Oh no. Oh wait, okay. I thought I had to save it. It's so pretty. Is this gonna kill me? This rock's gonna fall on me? Yeah. Nope. Okay, there's another thing over here. It's so pretty in here. I don't like that there's a time limit. Oops. Look how terrible I am at platformers. Oh, shrine. Oh. Oh dang it, I didn't save it. Ah. Oh man. No. No, I gotta do it. Whee! Run, 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 hurry. Oh, dang it. Oh, I got it. I got it. Oh, this is so pretty. Next area. Wait. You're about to leave without finding... Oh no, I'm missing one. Where? I gotta do this all over again? There's probably one right at the beginning. Oh, oh no, it's up there. Okay, okay, I got it. messing up. It's so weird because the view changes. Ugh. Ah, I meant to go behind it. Just hit his face. Okay, so it stays at 100. Ugh, I'm stuck. Might as well do it again. At least you don't have to wait for it. Okay. Oh no! I can't make this. I'm terrible at platformers. Dang it. Done messed up. He's not gonna make this. It's okay. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, there's a raft. Oh, look how shiny that is, like metallic. Oh, drowned and got hit by a log. Who sends these endless logs down? Oh, it's pretty. Ooh. Wait, weightlessness. Whoa. Oh, I died. Oh, his scarf changes color too. Whee! Whoa. What is that thing? He's shrieking up there. Oh, dang it. Wait, what? How did I get that? I may have weightlessness when I get back. Alright. Let's go. Oh no, I missed. No. Oh, it's double. Oh, I got it. I got it. Whee! Flying lemur. It's so weird that it rumbles the entire time. Whee! Oh, he died. it's still going down. Okay, you made it. Barely. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, it's okay. Wait, go. Where am I? Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Stop messing around. It's so quiet in this game. Oh, hello. You're here. Are we fighting together? Or are these our buddies? What's green? Super speed. Wait. What do I do? It's super speed. I can't jump this. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I can't get that shuriken. I need the other speed. Oh, oh shoot. Oh well. Dang it. Oh, I lost the power. I'm getting stuck. Wait, what? Am I supposed to go right here and then jump? Should work. Ah. Oh, fox. Oops, I missed so many. Oh, I need super speed over here. Alright. Oh, Fox went into a rock or turned tiny. Aw, that's cute. Ball. Bonnable. Alright. Been streaming for about 3.5 hours. I think I'm gonna end it here. Alright. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream next, but we'll see. Maybe it's gonna be Dreams, maybe it's gonna be Animal Crossing, I'm not sure. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Bye!